Bam. We're live.
Bam.
We're here?
Hello.
What's happening?
John's coming alive here.
How the Packers doing?
They fumbled. Lions are probably going to score off it.
Oh, great. Well, they're playing the Lions.
Josh Jacobs doing all right.
Yeah.
Lions,
Might as well lose again.
Hey, Detroit, what do you say? The Lions going to win today.
All right. Well, welcome to the movie podium. We're
Thank
a
you.
weekly
Welcome.
podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club.
But for movies.
For movies.
But for movies.
We also came up with a set
Daniel, say it.
to ask ourselves, is this a podium movie or a top three in the year of its respective release? We're back on our timeline in the year 2016, and we decided to jump onto the Michael Keaton Renaissance movement with an instant classic, and without further ado, we present our next movie.
How the heck does a 52-year-old, over-the-hill milkshake machine salesman build a fast food empire with 1,600 restaurants and an annual revenue of $700 million? One word: persistence.
Bam.
Nope, it's not the chicken and the egg.
Sorry. I don't like that trailer.
I just clipped a little bit. I'm gonna take the guff on that
Not
one.
your fault. That was the trailer. Totally
You just
different
didn't like
vibe
it?
from the movie.
Oh. All right. Daniel, you got a song for us?
McDonald's, my best friend, through thick and thin. We've always been together, two of a kind, just me and Mig, Max McDonald's.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Very
good.
nice. Hey,
Well, I'm your host,
Unconventional song, Daniel.
Mascot. I'm here with my dudes, E-Rock.
Hello. None of the songs are conventional from Daniel. He always thinks outside the box.
It's not conventionally Daniel.
he's a Taco Bell guy.
We got Mr. Cub, Daniel.
Go Cubs, go.
Cooking with Kevin.
That's me.
And hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hi, John.
Well, before we get into the episode, we got to thank everyone for checking us out live. And, of course, all our Patreon supporters.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
everybody who's been following us. Check out the bottom there. Got a nice little ESPN ticker.
Kind of like the football or sports ball that you guys are watching.
Woo, sports. Sports and movies. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Also, check out our website, themoviepodium.net. You can get koozies, shirts, hats, whatever you want. We got it. You can also request the movie to watch for us.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we could, maybe you could pick our next movie. That'd be awesome.
You
Don't
can
pick Red
torture us?
Heat.
We've
Oh.
already done that one.
Yeah.
But you can
Well-
do Red Heat too.
You can pay for watching Red Heat.
Yeah.
No reason.
How much would you pay to make us watch Red Heat again?
Again.
Ooh, that'd be-
That would be ridiculous.
That would be
Yeah,
I
bad.
will
How much
double it
that-
so we don't have to.
Oh, that's fair.
Dana's cancel it out.
Oh my god. Oh, understandable. All right, well, let's get into some some random ass. Oh no, actually, let's cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Yes, we got to roll the intro.
Intro.
We could
Oh,
just
yeah.
let John sing the intro from now on.
I kind of like that.
We got a McDonald's Coke
Oh,
on board.
there is one.
Anyone else packing?
Anybody
Nope.
else back
I
there?
was really thinking, I was like, this is going to make me want McDonald's. And then it didn't. It actually made it was the opposite effect.
I was a big fan of the Big
Come on, bud.
Mac chicken. Chicken Big Mac. There we go.
There it is.
Chicken Big Mac.
Use
And,
your words, Kevin.
And there we go. I was a big chicken Big Mac. No, that's not how it works. But anyways, I saw they had to make rib back, so I ended up getting a McRib instead.
Chicken
Well,
Big Mac McRib back.
And you
McRib
like
back
the
chicken.
you like the Big Mac chicken, right? Better.
I do, but I've had a McRib in a few years.
McRibs
I've had,
are always one of those things. I'm super excited when they come back. I have one, and I'm like, "Yep, I forgot that I don't really like it."
What is it?
But they get me. They get me. They make it a limited option, so I'm like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get a McRib."
That's how they get you.
Wait, how do you get your McRib? Straight up
No
or
pickle, no onions.
just straight up plain? I do mine no pickle with onions.
Great.
Everybody
Do they
else?
still do? Do they still do pizza?
No.
No.
I think that was only like one location, and it was somewhere in West Virginia.
No.
It was
No?
down in
Lied for a while.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like recently.
Oh,
it was down in Pomeroy, another
Pomeroy,
Southeast
okay.
Ohio
Oh.
tower.
Way
Big
down.
old
y'all.
Pomeroy.
Matt, let's get the random ass facts.
All right. Well,
Da-da-da-da-da.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Random ass facts. Let's get into it. So this got a 7.2 on IMDb, or a Thor.2.
Not as good as Thor.
Yeah, I think that's way high.
Ooh, how high?
Not that high, John.
I put it like a 6.8.
Yeah.
I'd say a 6-7.
I think I'm on par with Thor.
I'm right with Matt.
I think I liked
it's-
it with you guys. I liked it more than you guys, but I didn't love, like, it's good, but it's not great for me. So I think
I
around
just had
that.
more fun with Thor. Is my.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I don't think
Right.
Thor is a 7 for me. So compared to
That's
Thor,
fair, too.
Too bad,
Yeah.
John. That's the scale.
You can't change the scale.
That's,
I mean,
yeah, you can't change the scale. You can only reference.
Well, like, is Kelvin changing his scale? Well, now you got to add plus 278 now.
Where did we go from there?
no, I
What?
still like it better than Thor, is what I'm saying. So you can't
Yeah.
get
Okay.
too much better than 0.2 without being like
Yeah, that's fair.
solidly good movie. It sounds
Right.
like you guys are iffy about this being.
No, I think it's a solid movie.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's as good
It's
as
not
Thor.
as in, yeah.
Like, I
Right.
have more fun time watching Thor than I do watching this movie.
We'll get to that. We
All
will get to that.
So, first fact, and we like to play this game a lot when we get a based on a true story movie, or I do at least. I like to read in and see what's true, what's not true, and see what the movie embellishes, because that always happens. Yes, we know they're only movies. Sorry, a lot of people. In
It
the
said
comments,
based on a true story.
a lot of people in the comments like to say that they can't believe that we have to point something out. Well, no, it's a movie. It's still fun to point out.
Listen, whatever someone tells me on screen or on the internet, whatever these guys tell me, I think is right.
Whoever
And you can't
thinks
prove me
that's
otherwise.
right is gonna not like my only dislike of this movie. Which is
Oh.
extremely trivial.
Speaking of, go check out our Instagram, by the way. We just had a short hit over 400,000 views.
Ooh.
Step Brothers short. So that's another thing to plug.
Nice.
Go check
Oh,
that out.
hey.
Yeah.
That is at the movie podium, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. First fact. And this is an easy one. Nice little table setter. In the movie, Ray and Ethel portray a kidless marriage. But in real life, they actually do have a single daughter, or one daughter.
This movie's fucking phony.
So,
Oh,
I'm off board.
Really? After Catch Me If You Can, I'm glad you list the facts. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's always fun to at least compare. I don't think it doesn't make the movie worse or better necessarily.
Yeah,
Also,
check out the characters in IMDb sections.
Yeah, I would like to re-bring up the fact that Catch Me If You Can, he was such a con man that all of it is fake, and
I
that's
know.
just super heartbreaking because that movie's awesome.
It is. So
You
the
mean
McDonald,
the con man invented all those cons that he did? No.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Well, so the McDonald's brothers were not as bitter towards Ray Kroc as we're led to believe and hate Ray Kroc. They actually were fine with making enough money to retire. Now, yes, of course, he made a lot more than they did, but they in real life were not bitter towards him. And Dick McDonald even ate the ceremonial 50 billionth hamburger in 1984. So while the movie makes it seem like he's a villain, I mean, they really did kind of see him as somebody who helped him out, helped him make more money for them as well.
Yeah.
And
Well,
for
that's
most
good.
of his life, I mean, he really did sign a contract that was really low buying in. Like, he was getting not ripped off because it's not his thing, right? But it really was like, hey, I'm going to start helping you with this business and not make a ton of money out of it, right?
Yeah.
So there were a few things that did happen. He really did force them to change the name of their restaurant to Big M. He did put a McDonald's a block away, and 6 years later, they did put Big M out of business, or he did, Ray Kroc. So that happened.
I question the whole wording of putting them out of business, because after this
I know.
whole saga, I feel like they would have had to be getting toward the end of their working life anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Again, yes. He really did meet Joan Smith while she was at a restaurant playing an organ, not a piano. And while the owner of the restaurant was not her husband, she was married to Raleigh Smith, who eventually did become involved with McDonald's and was manager of one of the first locations. So that part did happen. He did bail on his wife, met a girl playing piano or organ, and that whole storyline. That did happen.
What a dick.
Yeah. I hear
First-
John plays a good organ.
Are you talking about the skin flute?
Yes.
And the God of the
Yeah,
Vita.
which organ? Ew.
And to me, here's the biggest bummer of all. Despite what the movie leads you to believe, Ray Kroc did not bring the idea of franchising to McDonald's brothers. Apparently, Dick and Mac McDonald had already sold more than 20 franchises and opened 8 restaurants by themselves. This whole movie is a lie.
They said that in the movie though.
Yeah, they already tried it.
They framed it as like,
did.
we tried, it didn't work, but they did say that they did it.
Right, but the first McDonald's was
It's the
not
truth.
the actual first McDonald's. That was the first franchised McDonald's, is how they labeled it in real life.
Okay.
So Kroc got wind that they were looking to expand, and so he offered to buy the U.S. franchise rights from them.
Nice.
So he didn't even come up with the idea of franchising.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The difference being that they were
the
already
founder,
operating franchises in real life and doing
Right.
it. Unlike, yeah, the movie made a small.
Yeah, they might mention it, but they make it seem like he just
Just
invented
dent
the
the
wheel.
truth a little. They just dent it.
Sure. I think that's a pretty big bummer, though, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Wait,
he was talking a
Tyler.
big Shane Douglas game, franchise Shane Douglas in this movie.
The
Thank
star
you,
of
man.
Eric's and my favorite Halloween movie,
Yes.
Halloween Havoc.
Wrestlers versus Zombies.
Oh, I was thinking Halloween Havoc.
No, that's our
my
favorite Halloween pay-per-view.
Oh, that's
But Halloween movie is Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies.
oh yeah. Filmed in West Virginia.
Yep.
Shout out. All right, first category. Unless Kevin, did you have any other facts that you looked up?
I had a one that was casting What If.
Okay, Kevin.
All right.
Just let him do it.
Apparently, they tried to get Tom Hanks to play Ray Kroc.
God, I'm so glad he didn't.
Yeah, I like Michael Keaton, so that's
And-
good.
Well, the funny thing was it happened on the opposite way for Philadelphia in '95, that Michael Keaton turned down that role.
Mm.
And then Tom Hanks took that role and won an award for it.
Wait, what role?
Philadelphia.
And
Okay.
And
Okay, yeah.
It's a
Sorry,
sad
I
movie.
thought
Sad
I
movie.
thought you were talking about the city of Philadelphia.
Oh no.
No, it's a movie. It's a movie that would just make you sad, Eric. I'm not
Cool.
going to give you the.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just know it's
Very
a sad,
sad.
movie. Stay away from it.
Okay, I will.
Don't go there,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
All right, well, good fact there, Kevin.
Always like
First
to guess
category.
what ifs.
Yeah, I like those too. All right,
Also,
first
I just
category.
want to make
Go ahead.
I would just want to make clear that like I'm so glad that Tom Hanks didn't play this role because he would have been a great asshole, and like I don't want to think of Tom Hanks as being the asshole in anything.
Yeah,
So
I was
that's
gonna say,
that's why I'm glad he didn't.
yeah.
Did you
he's
see
not
the Elvis
that-
movie? He's kind of an asshole in that.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I did.
he is.
I'm not going to now.
The name of the movie
I have
is
no
the
interest in
Elvis
an
movie.
Elvis movie, so
I liked it a lot. It was good. Well, Eric likes music, so it might be good.
Eric,
But
Elvis.
watch out for asshole Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I don't. This
You like
music
Elvis,
thing's
Eric?
getting old pretty quick.
Eric, you like Elvis?
Yeah, I'm okay with Elvis.
Just
Like
just
his
watch
music.
That thing you do again. I think it'd be.
You know what?
better.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, Elvis is a good movie. All right, first category. Favorite thing about the movie. All right, John, what was your favorite thing?
My favorite part of the movie is the character Mac, the caring brother, and the one who's like basically the passion behind everything, and always optimistic. That was my favorite part.
Nice.
And I guess sort of in addition to that, the whole part where he's explaining the story of McDonald's, I think is where he really sort of shines the brightest.
Yeah, 'cause he's just
Yeah.
really excited about it and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his dream, right?
It was, yeah, both their dreams.
Well, him and his brother, they keep sort of trading. It was your dream or mine.
Yeah, they keep going back and forth. Eric, what was your favorite thing?
Slim Pickens here. I said that I liked hearing about the original McDonald's story from the brothers. That was pretty cool. And then I also liked hearing about the charities that Joan donated to after Ray died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's it.
like most of their fortune,
Yeah. $1.5 billion, I believe.
just a little bit.
Just
you
some
could
of
do
that.
some stuff with that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Daniel, How much
For me,
McDonald's
it's
would you buy for?
the tennis court scene
Yeah.
where they're
Mhm.
laying out
oh yeah,
how they're gonna build their McDonald's, and they have all their workers, and they keep like going like, nope, that doesn't work. Let's try it this
yeah,
way.
Yeah, that's
it's like
pretty
a
cool.
symphony of everything happening.
Yeah. Mustard.
nice. Kevin,
And I actually
Come
said
on,
it.
buddy.
You're on
No.
your own on that
Yeah.
one, John.
He's up on
Mustard's
the
all right.
ladder like he's conducting. And
Yeah.
it's a big crescendoing mustard.
He does that with a few things, if I remember. But I'm my favorite thing is I'm a sucker for films like this. That they're like they're a biopic, and it doesn't feel like a documentary, but it kind of is at the same time.
yeah,
Matt,
It's
I don't
not
know what
too-
to fucking believe because Matt says it's not based on true stories, but they said it is based on true stories. My head is spinning.
Very
Are
true.
we
But
in the
it feels
Matrix? How did I
it
get
feels-
this cut?
it feels like a feature film. It doesn't go too over the top of dramatics and all that fun stuff. It's there to make it more intriguing as a drama film. But yeah, I like movies like that.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of informal or educational. I don't know.
Now, I don't
Sorta.
want to say it's educational, but it's intriguing.
Quasi historical.
Yes. Exactly.
I mean, that's not. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I assume we're talking about Tom Hanks here. Yeah, he can
Oh, in
definitely be a good
Elvis?
anti-hero. Yeah, in the Elvis movie, and
And kind of in a lot of ways, like Ray Kroc in this, he's sort of like someone who just rode the wave and kind of like exported this great thing they found.
right. Yeah, for sure. So my favorite thing is kind of around that aspect, I guess. And it's the theme of the movie of persistence. And I just like that he spent 30 years trying to be a salesman and trying to strike gold and not quitting. Instead of quitting and being lazy or a bum, he actually somehow finds his way in, and he might be a cockroach or he might be whatever and kind of a piece of shit. But he tries
I'm
and tries.
just laughing
and
at the
tries.
cockroach analogy.
Yeah. I mean, he tries enough times to where he finally finds something that works. And so, I mean, it kind of feels like posting 700, 800 YouTube videos trying to find a way in and trying and trying. And
Yeah.
how many videos we've posted in the last year and a half. And it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get to where you want to be. And this guy did it for, I mean, he was 52 when he started to, this all happened. That's a,
I'm gonna say I thought it was 54. He was in his early 50s.
yeah, early 50s. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool story when you're in your
Yeah.
50s and you're still able to find a way to, you know, I guess become rich, but
Yeah.
be successful. So
It seemed like he
at
was already successful too. Like he just hit it big because the big thing in the movie, it's like they have a comfortable living.
It
Right.
was enough. It was enough to make it, but never hit the thing that he really
Right, but he's
wanted.
grinding and he's never home. So,
Yep.
but then yeah, hitting it big and succeeding, I guess, to me are two different things.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely. All right, next category. Least favorite thing about the movie. All right, Daniel. I knew you'd want to go first.
I don't like these corporate, like, fluff piece films.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This
What'd you call it?
fluff piece.
Oh, okay.
It's, look at how revolutionary we were, and blah, 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 blah. Extol our virtues. And, we have to make him like somewhat of a bad guy so it doesn't appear too fluffy. But like Moneyball's the same way. Moneyball's about this plucky dude who gets into a billion-dollar organization and helps them succeed, and it's just
Yeah.
that sort of fluff. It's like, hey, feel good about the billion-dollar company who is being terrible to, fill in the blank.
Oh, these
Well,
poor
actually,
multi-billionaires and
I believe
billionaires.
I actually believe that McDonald's had wanted nothing to do with this movie, though.
That's fine. It's still
Yeah.
a big fluff piece for the corporation.
Right, but I do want to point out that they weren't backing it, though. So I mean, it's kind of a
Well, the
weird
A's weren't
position to
backing
be in.
Moneyball.
Yeah,
I don't-
I
I'm
think
pretty
A's are
sure-
one of the most disgusting organizations in sports.
I read something
Sure.
where McDonald's didn't have permission for McDonald's to even make this movie before they made it.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. I'm not saying it's making the movie different, but I just want to point out that it wasn't McDonald's trying to be the billion-dollar organization. Look at us. Look how great we did.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
all.
but there was a lot of this going on in this time period.
Sure.
A lot
Right.
of
Yeah.
these super like,
Social network.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have to make him
Grandize.
kind
Yeah.
of a bad guy, but like also look how smart and revolutionary he was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's aggrandizing something that's not necessarily good.
Right.
Yeah. But it has its place. All right,
Yeah.
John.
Multiple countries. And
Oh, my dislike was basically the first Cokes that they serve at this McDonald's. Those are like 22 ounces. They were not that big in the 1950s. They were like 12-ounce Cokes, like half that size.
12 ounces of large.
And,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
as we said earlier, I just, some of these things just make this movie like fail on me as, the historicity of this movie.
Oh
Makes
yeah.
me-
Did you just make up the word historicity?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Historicity?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a word.
I'm impressed.
Let's put that in the dictionary for next year.
Historicity.
It's beautiful.
My least favorite thing was the fact that Ray's a dick. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Continue, Eric.
Historicity.
Historicity.
Historical authenticity. It's the definition of historicity.
Did you have another least favorite thing, John?
No,
Or was it
that it was the
Okay.
big Coke. That was my
Yeah.
note. Was
Coke.
huge Coke.
That's that. And funnily enough, that's going to be the Coca-Cola movie, The Big Coke. I said Ray is a dick.
Fast food for me.
What?
Can someone say the words fast food for me?
Fast food.
I have a top 5.
Oh my god!
I was wondering why he was interrupting Eric so much.
These are my top.
Can
5.
someone say the words fast food?
We hadn't said the word fast food, and I was like, we're not gonna get there, so I'm just gonna interrupt until I can say it.
Yep, that's fine.
I did top 5 fast food restaurants. To me, fast food has to have a drive-through. So
Okay.
that takes out your Five Guys, that takes out your Shake Shacks. It has to be a place with a drive-through. And these are places that I have been, mind you. Also, you will find that In-N-Out is not on here because that is the most overrated place I've ever eaten.
Oh,
Starting it off strong.
Spicy.
So number 5. Arby's. Great shakes.
They got the meats.
Number 4, McDonald's. Pretty
I don't know.
consistent across the board. Not great, but the fries are dank. They've got great Coke system. Number 4. Number
get the
3,
McRib.
Taco Bell. Delicious. Number 2, Wendy's. Created in the good old state of Ohio. Dave Double Burger. Got them square patties. Wendy's.
Never frozen. Never.
And number 1, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Not a big
Chick-fil-A.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. No, Chick-fil-A.
Interesting
guy.
list.
Okay.
It's your
Yes.
list.
Interesting number 1.
Love
It,
Chick-fil-A.
that's
You know, I
yeah,
could go
okay.
on debating this, but it's your list.
Nice.
I'll take KFC or
So-
Popeyes over Chick-fil-A, but
I'm glad you did that
It's okay
because
to be wrong, Kevin.
I was talking to, I'm glad you did a top 5 fast food because I was talking to Kelly about the blind ranking. So it's like, oh, you know, it would be a good one. It'd be top fast food places. But she was like, no, I didn't do that. So
That's
good.
That would have been redundant if she'd done that.
for sure. But that I was thinking, I had that same thought. And Chick-fil-A's the best one.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know.
would be a pretty big oopsie daisy if we stole Kelly's blind ranking by accident.
I was like,
Kelly said,
Chick-fil-A-
"Read your mind."
Chick-fil-A wouldn't make my top 10.
Oh,
Kevin,
dude,
Kevin, do you want to do a list that
Yeah,
follows
do
up
it.
Daniel's?
Yeah. Are we
Do
gonna
it.
throw down?
All right, what's
Top
your
five
top
Here's
fast
5?
top 5, real quick.
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5 right off the top of my head. I
And
would
remember,
probably
they have to have a drive-through.
okay.
Drive through.
Okay. Into Swenson.
That's the caveat. of
Chipotle
my
has a
fast
drive-through
food.
now.
Number 5, I'd probably have McDonald's.
Okay.
Number 4, I would put probably Wendy's.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3, my dog's barking at me. Number 3, I would
He
put
likes Wendy's.
Captain D's.
Captain D's?
Captain D's. I'm a fan of D's.
It's his list.
Jeez. Okay, keep going on. Go on.
Number 2.
Number 2, I'd probably have to put Dairy Queen.
Nice.
Okay.
Dairy
nice.
Queen was
Which
my
is-
outside looking in. I forgot to mention it.
Which is funny because Kevin's allergic to milk.
Yeah, you got
That's funny. But I love their chicken basket. Number 1, as I'm not thinking of, I really
You
do.
don't know
I
your
really-
number 1?
Where's Taco Bell on
Number
that?
1, I'm gonna Popeyes. Popeyes is a drive-through.
Popeyes.
Well,
It's
yeah.
another
Okay.
chicken.
I
You're
had
so
Popeyes
offended
tonight.
about it.
Well,
So
we did make him
it's on
go
my
in
mind.
blind, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't get
That's
to
true.
think. But those are my top 5 fast food
Dang.
places that
Where's
have
Taco
drive-thrus.
Bell?
Maybe not in that order.
Yeah.
No, I can't believe there's no Taco Bell there.
I can't believe
Oh,
there's no
really?
KFC.
Everything's got cheese.
I like
in-
Popeyes
in
better than KFC.
Taco Bell.
But anyways,
I mean-
we can continue.
That was a good top 5.
Yeah.
And a good impromptu top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my top 5 was great. Kevin's top 5 was Kevin's.
No Burger King.
Yeah.
No Burger
No,
King.
no
love.
Burger King love.
Oh, and if anybody in the comments has a place they like that we didn't mention, I would
Yes,
say
please.
Chipotle because they have drive-thrus now.
Yeah, what did Kevin and Daniel leave out?
I agree. In-N-Out's overrated. I wouldn't have it on there either.
I've been really into Panera. They have a
Yeah.
drive-through, and I blame Cohen. Actually, it was last year when you guys were here for Casey's
Right.
birthday,
Yeah.
and you said that he wanted Panera because it sounded good, and I was like, that does sound good. And
Yeah.
since then, I've just been eating Panera.
It's hilarious. If it was, it's like slightly overpriced, but sometimes
Yeah.
it's just right.
But if you're part of their rewards thing, then
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
that's true.
like free stuff.
Their sandwiches aren't bad.
Love
Daniel?
their advertising.
I have a
Panera
big
on
opinion
McDonald's.
on Panera.
Do you want to? Would you like to share it with us?
I would. That's why I raised my hand.
Okay, Daniel, please
Panera.
in the back.
Is overpriced hospital food.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Daniel.
I don't disagree, but I still don't mind it. It's weird.
That's
Also,
like the
I'm
best
not-
hospital food I've had.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
You
a,
obviously haven't been to the Marietta Memorial Health Center.
Excuse
Sponsored
me.
by Chef Mike Lutz.
oh yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
there is an ice cream or a shake shop in Marietta Memorial. It's right next to the little like chapel place. They do milkshakes in that gift shop, and they are awesome.
Nice.
Kelly and I are
Everyone's at
definitely
Marietta
Dunkin'
Memorial.
fans.
I
You
can't
guys
do a Dunkin's.
Dunkin' fan?
If you can't have a dinner through a drive-through, you don't count as fast food.
I mean, they make some.
You're going to
pretty
eat dinner
good
at
sandwiches.
Dunkin' Donuts?
You
Oh,
can
so
get
we got
sandwiches there.
Starbucks.
Starbucks?
I was-
You're going to eat dinner
yeah.
at Starbucks? Fuck
Metal
off.
John, I was just gonna say Starbucks.
I don't know. You can have a sandwich. I think if you can have a sandwich, you can have a dinner. Also,
Ah,
we've had hospital food quite a few times with kids, and Kelly and I ordered DP dough instead because the hospital food was trash. But
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
DP dough is way better. Not fast food though. Eric, were you gonna
So what-
rant about Ray Kroc?
yeah, Eric, what was your least favorite
When
one?
your least favorite thing was him being a dick.
Oh yeah, he was a dick. Just straight up. The movie. I don't know if he's a dick in real life, but like this movie made me think he's a dick, and everything that I see on the internet and in movies is real. So he's a dick. My second thing is the fact that BJ Novak is really bad at acting seriously. His character was supposed to be like this well-read, like very astute lawyer, but he came off as robot memorizing lines.
And like everything else.
Yeah. He wasn't like that on The Office. But he
No.
didn't have like a serious part on The Office.
Right.
And
He
he
was
wrote
also
the
writing
lines.
for himself on The Office.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
Raising Cane's.
Shit. Raising
Yes.
Cane's.
Now,
Yes.
Cane's is very McDonald's in the like early
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's in their execution. They've got the chicken, they've got the bread, they've got the sauce, they've got the fries, they've got the drink. Get out of here.
What do you want? Here it is.
Cane's is amazing.
Or get back in line and come back.
Cane sauce is so good.
Yeah.
It is. It definitely
Also,
is.
Metal John, that is an awesome picture. We love the picture.
And I like the name.
Oh yeah.
Metal John Iced Earth fan.
Hello, John, but Metal
Hello,
John.
John.
Hello, Metal John.
Hello, my fellow John.
Hello, Metal John. What was your other least favorite thing, Eric?
It was just Ray as a dick and BJ Novak sucks at acting
that's
serious.
Agreed.
That was it.
Kevin,
Yeah.
did you have one?
Yeah, I put that. I kind of wanted to. I'm a sucker for movies like this, but I wanted to see like more with like the creation of the Big Mac competition of Burger King, and like just the drive-through itself.
Sure.
They don't even mention any, like, none of that even gets into this. But it's just, I guess it kind of takes away from the movie itself, where it's just Ray Kroc being a dick and taking McDonald's over from.
Yeah, I agree with
Kevin,
that.
our resident bootlicker, wants more fluff.
Yes.
Give me more McDonald's.
Give me that
propaganda.
McDonald's. I want the Big
hear
Mac.
you,
I want the drive-through. I want the competition with the other
Yeah.
other friend or other the competition.
Yeah.
Give me that. I want to see what Dairy Queen was trying to do. I want to see what Taco Bell was trying to do. I want to see what fucking Burger King was
There's
trying
a
to do
sequel.
while this was all happening, and you don't see any of it.
That's
Kevin
hilarious.
wants a saga.
We love metal here at the movie podium, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely. So I had two least favorite things.
What were they?
Yeah, so one is more specific to the movie. I wanted more Keaton monologues and more of just, I think at times it got boring or kind of slow. And I think they could have picked it up with more of Ray Kroc being who he was, as opposed to just like, I actually wanted less of what Kevin's talking about. And more like just more of a biopic as opposed to a Wikipedia page. Because at times I felt like we were watching a Wikipedia page on screen.
Yeah.
And that was kind of boring at times.
That must have been what BJ Novak was reading from.
Exactly.
So I
I
watched
kind of wish we had
Before
more
They Built
like,
America.
spoken to us. Because like the beginning he talks and it's like, oh, we're going to get a lot of that, like that introspection or whatever. And then as the movie goes on, we get none of it. And then at the end, he has like the best quote in the whole movie. And you're like, okay, where the hell was that? So it was kind of like flip-floppy for me in that case. My other
All
least
my favorite lines came earlier in the movie, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I hear you. So my other least favorite thing is, as if you guys might remember, I worked at McDonald's for a summer in high school. And while that might not seem like that long, because it was like 3 months, it was long enough to know that working in fast food sucks ass.
Yeah.
I
Did
did
you
I
do
did
it
it for 3
McDonald's
months as
way
well.
or Rob's way?
It was always Rob's way. I wanted to tell a quick story of the vileness that I participated in from time to time.
Oh God, no.
This is kind of like our sort of kind of funny page or podcast where we have
Don't get
confessions.
sued.
Shout out to
So you know how you take the chicken nuggets out of the fryer and you put them in that like incubator thing, right? The microwavable bin, and there's a timer on it. It tells you how long the timer is, and once it goes off, the food is expired or you're not supposed to serve it. I can't tell you the amount of times that I saw people change the timer and add another 10 minutes.
You're like, nope.
Well, what I used to do is when they weren't looking, I would take the nuggets and put them in my pocket. And then I would go to the bathroom and eat them for a snack.
like Napoleon Dynamite. That?
Yeah, I remember you telling me this. Now I had forgotten. But yeah, that is something you would do.
That is definitely something I would do.
Matt, we have reason to suspect you've been stealing chicken nuggets during your
Please
shift.
empty out your pocket.
Yes, please empty out your pockets right now.
We're going to take those expired nuggets out of your paycheck.
If there's anyone that's anti-establishment, it's me. I can't tell you how many places, big corporations I've stolen from. Don't get me in trouble here.
Name all of them right now.
Do you
Yeah,
have any fast food
Walmart,
now that
McDonald's.
you eat on the floor of?
yeah. Facebook, anywhere. Yeah, you name it.
That's why it's on Kevin's top 5.
All right, let's do some blind rankings.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Change
Let's do it.
subject.
So
Top
for our
6
audio
companies Matt
listeners
is,
and
stole from.
and anyone new, this is our blind ranking section of the show. Our producer Kelly has given us a category and 6 different items to rank. And our job is to rank them from 1 to 6, 1 being best, 6 being worst, but we don't know any of the options or the category beforehand. We've got a video to play along with this, and we will be talking. If anyone out there wants to play, please put Put them in the comments.
You're invited to play along.
Sweet.
I should probably get my notepad out. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Eric, I was
Yeah.
born ready. I was born on third base. I'm ready to score, baby.
No, he just
What?
steals the kids' nuggets. This is actually pretty true.
It's dad.
And that's the nugget thief.
And then they
ate
always
half
want
of
it after.
Miles', grilled cheese the other day, and one of Cohen's cheese quesadilla slices.
I also made Daniel lunch.
He did.
This is top 5 or top 6 chicken nugget sauces from McDonald's. That's
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. Blind rankings. We'll tell you what the category is. Okay, what do we have?
Oh,
What?
what the hell?
Top fast food mascots. Okay.
Oh,
Matt Scott.
Yes, I am ready. Ronald McDonald. I mean, it's a classic. Kelly, I'm trying.
No laugh.
that's
All
number 1.
cloud
That's
go
number
back.
1. Ronald McDonald is the best fast food mascot ever.
Why?
Grimace is better.
Grimace is
I got
amazing.
number 5. I got Ronald at number
I'm
5.
putting him at 4. Yeah,
Grimace
it's
is
just not. I don't like the vibe.
3.
Like, who's more iconic?
I don't like
And
mine.
Let's find out.
More people know Ronald McDonald than
Wendy.
Jesus.
There we go. Wendy.
Oh, that's
Hot
gotta be
and juicy
number-
redhead.
Ooh, Daniel's.
Yeah.
Gotta be
That's getting
Daniel's.
creepy. That's a child, Eric.
Yeah.
It's from The Office.
Number 4.
Dude, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
I put it. At
I put it at
3.
number 1.
It's
I'm
not
going-
much of a mascot. It's just kind of a picture.
If Hamburger comes up, I'm gonna be.
I'm going chalk. I'm going chalk. McDonald and Wendy already.
Wow.
The cows.
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A cows.
Oh, that's. I might
That's
put
last.
that at number 1.
Cows are 2.
I'm gonna-
Cows are hilarious.
Man,
Cows-
we're all over the place on this. I don't think we agree on any of these.
I got cows at 6.
Me
The
too.
cows.
Oh,
Dude, the cows are
I
hilarious.
think.
I have the
And
cows
it's
at
a
6.
good restaurant.
And I love Chick-fil-A. But,
Of course.
The cows make me laugh, man.
I'm counting them.
I've
Okay, we
never
got
once
3
laughed at
more.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
He had his moments.
Well, where is
What
he
a
now?
glorious moment it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
he had a video game.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm going chalk.
Meat King.
Thing is 3, baby.
Kevin, I don't know why you keep saying chalk, but I say BK is 4.
I think
I
DK's
put
one.
King as 5 because, yeah, he just doesn't have the staying power.
Yeah. Matt has him as 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I have him as
I
3.
put his
moments.
team higher than
Big boy.
Oh,
Boy. Oh my gosh.
that's not fast food.
Okay, yeah, Kelly, this is not fast food. Big boy.
No, they have a
But
drive-thru.
But I
They
do
have a
love it.
drive-thru.
I
They-
do love it.
They did.
They didn't hear.
Yeah, well,
My
that was
brother-
an LD's big
funny
boy.
story.
He becomes
Once
a
they
real
closed
big boy.
the Big
Number
Boy
3.
restaurant here in town. He tried to steal the Big Boy,
Yep.
but couldn't get it
And
pulled
now-
out of the ground.
Now the Chinese. Oh, I forgot
KFC.
about Sanders.
Scanners. Okay.
That,
That's number 2.
I messed up on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm perfect. This is the perfect list. This
I put
is
him
the
number
perfect
2.
list.
Yeah,
I'm
let's see your
Colonel
list,
Sanders
Daniel.
number 2.
Wendy,
Well.
beautiful redhead. We all know how I feel about redhead. The cows are hilarious. The king was pretty funny.
I love the king.
Colonel Sanders, classic. Big Boy, hilarious. And then Ronald McDonald, if I could go lower, he'd be lower.
Big Boy and McDonald, or sorry, and Simpsons. Classic.
Oh, I put
that-
Big
that's-
Boy
Austin
higher
Powers,
because of
The Rock
Austin
is a
Powers.
Big Boy.
Yeah, that's right. I
It
forgot
appears
about
to
Austin
be a big
Powers.
boy, sir.
Oh yeah, the Taco Bell dog. Kelly
Yes.
said she should have been.
Oh.
She should have included the Taco Bell dog. I'm okay with my list. Like,
Yeah.
It's fine to
I-
not be
I-
right like my list is, Eric.
yeah. So I probably would have switched Big Boy and BK
Yeah,
because
I love BK.
I do
wish
love
I
BK
didn't-
as well.
I
His-
wish I
his
had
moments
something
were-
higher than 6 available for the Colonel, because I feel like he's like Wendy almost. He's the face of the brand.
Yeah.
He is
But
the
Ronald
actual
McDonald's
face of the
too
brand.
high. All clowns are going to hell. That's why the Joker
Right.
is a perfect character, because he's going to hell because of all the terrible things he does. And he's a clown.
Yeah. Mr. Yukiro Taco Bell. We had
Give me a quesadilla.
All
Go
right,
on,
next
Gordita.
category. On to the categories. Who
What?
won the movie? Some of these will be pretty quick, too. I had Michael Keaton. Daniel?
McDonald's,
Nice. Yeah.
not the
I-
brothers, the actual restaurant.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but Ray.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I put Ray Kroc as well.
Yeah, I said the reason I said Michael Keaton as opposed to Ray Kroc is because he's in the movie like 99% of the time, which is like the opposite of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool that he carries the movie. Without him, this movie's probably a 6.
I say McDonald's because they put over how clean McDonald's are. And while we've
Without
got
even
nice
sponsoring.
McDonald's here in town, I have been in some nasty ass McDonald's.
I've worked at McDonald's. It's nasty.
In this in this town.
In that same place.
How many
other
McDonald's
side
do
of
we have right now?
The 3?
Um,
3?
Yeah.
There are 3.
So I know the one on Pike and the one on off 7th
There's
there.
one on Gilman also.
Yeah, in Harmon.
Okay. Okay.
Does anybody go to that one?
I do because it's a few blocks away from my work.
Oh. Oh.
And he's like an old person. And I just assume that all old people go to that one.
That's the
Oh, no.
old person's McDonald's.
Yes. Whenever John comes in town, he's there too.
Don, did you have anybody
Coffee,
else
Reading
for
the
winning?
paper.
It was a
John
combination of the Ray Kroc and Michael Keaton, because I feel like a lot like you did, Matt. He kind of carried the movie, and it was a good performance.
Yeah, he's great. in it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
would've
made me
rather
fucking
had
hate him.
more of his,
Yeah.
monologues and shit.
Right. Yeah, I wish I wanted more. Give me more.
More.
Next
Adam
category.
Driver.
Favorite song, moment, or score scene? I think there's like one song.
Yeah,
Is it original music for the most part?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I put Spirit in the Sky in the
Mhm.
credits because I like that song.
It's a good song.
That's
and it's
it.
so weird based on the whole tone of the movie. I feel like it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, this song's about living a good life and going to heaven.
This isn't a fluff piece for McDonald's. Kevin's gonna love this.
I love it.
Daniel?
Daniel doesn't
I
know.
just thought you froze, but no.
Yeah, you were doing
I
a
was
good
holding that
freeze.
the whole time.
Pennies from Heaven.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
that's fine.
Not that the what happens after is cool, but I do like how he goes up and plays piano.
Yeah.
He actually, Michael Keaton learned piano for this role, and Ray Kroc did know how to play piano and sold pianos, as he mentions in the movie. So it's kind of cool that Keaton got into the role so much that he learned to play that song for real. So some of that's kind of cool. Obviously, what
Was
happens
that him
after
singing
that,
it,
not
too?
cool.
Yeah,
And that is him singing as well.
Oh, it is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can
okay, they
sing.
must have dubbed it later because I was like,
No,
part of
he
it.
can sing.
It sounded like him, but I don't think it was her.
No,
Oh, okay.
so
Lindsay Weir
I was
also.
gonna say, I was gonna ask John if he knew who that was
Yeah.
because I didn't know who it was, and then
Yeah.
once I looked up the IMDb, I was like, oh shit, that's Lindsay.
Yeah,
Lindsay Weir.
but
So I
also
don't
yeah,
We'll get
that
there.
that song moment is cool, but
Yeah.
it was overshadowed in my mind by the fact that he is a giant dick.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's making a move on
Doing
that wife
The
right
awkwardness
now.
of that.
doing
scene.
that in front of the fucking dude that she's married to.
Right.
Oh,
And that,
Oh, I love how like saucy he is when he says like, "I used to sell pianos for a while." Hey, it'll be a good idea to do this.
next category. Does this movie get made now? I said sure.
That was
I
my
said-
response. Sure, there are plenty of bootlickers who will go see a movie like this.
I'm telling you, that's a good movie though. I think
Yeah,
you
it's
can like
fine.
the movie.
Like I don't
And-
dislike
yeah.
this movie. It's just I dislike that movies like this are made.
Oh,
I dislike the
I
fact
like
that
these.
McDonald's
Damn
is a billion-dollar corporation and sells pretty unhealthy food for our country, but I still like the movie. You know?
They're feeding our souls, Matt.
Yeah.
it's
As
not
well as our
honest.
cancer.
Not yeah, I
Well,
was
the
gonna
thing is,
say.
back then, like their burgers looked a lot more like actual burgers.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The 1950s burger probably a lot different.
And like the Coke sizes have gotten bigger, so have our shirt sizes. If you've noticed, a medium is a lot bigger than it used to be.
I haven't been in a medium since I was in middle school, man.
I still wear shirts that I wore in high school. Not bragging.
Talk about economical.
I said, yes, this movie does get made, and kind of like Daniel, I said there are hundreds of companies to make movies about, and then you can dramatize them as much as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
make
fluff them up,
Walmart
fluff
movies,
them
or
down.
Sam Walton does some dickish stuff, but boy, does Walmart look like a good company.
Yeah,
What an
they give you
amazing-
everything in one spot.
Yeah.
You want to put the rat poison with your food in the bag? Yeah, we'll do that.
And they don't come into your town and undercut every local store until
No.
the local
No.
store goes out of business and then raise their prices. No.
What was the
No.
None of
car,
those restaurants do that.
what
Yeah.
was the car movie that just came out? It was like
Oh,
about
I
40
enjoyed Beetlejuice a lot. It was good.
Yeah, I
It
never
wasn't,
saw- I didn't see it.
amazing or anything. It wasn't nearly as good as the first, but it was entertaining. It was fun, right? Like that's all you want out of a sequel is entertainment.
Mhm.
So I thought it was good.
Nice. Kevin, you're thinking of Speed.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say are you talking about Ford versus Ferrari?
Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari. There we go.
I assume
That's another movie that I was like, yeah, nope.
I
Because
agree.
I was thinking the same thing as Daniel. Like, that's probably just going to be a fluff piece for
Yeah,
those
that
companies.
just came out 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's also funny here. It's not exactly new, but you know. Next category: favorite line from the movie. Daniel.
No, I
Oh, Eric.
yeah. It was me. Let's see. I have a few. My favorite one though is that's some pure dick magic right there.
That was the one I had.
Taking it out of context, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, I could not help myself on that one. I was just like,
Yeah. Every time they said his name, I was giggling a little bit, but that one really got me.
I have one,
Yes.
Yeah.
and this is my favorite line, very sarcastically, because I hear this from people at work. I hear this from managers at work. I hear this from guests at work who have heard this saying, so they have to let you know, hey, you've got 3 seconds between doing work. I'm going to hit you with the got time to lean, got time to clean.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh, you
fun
haven't?
when you have just finished bringing in an order or something, and you're taking 3 seconds to sit on your butt on a chair because you've been on your feet for the last 3 hours, and someone walking to the bathroom walks by and goes, "Got time to lean, got time to clean," or "Man, I want your job. Up yours, you old fucker."
Hope you're listening.
I'm gonna
Movie
spit your
podium.
This episode is not sponsored by any of the local food restaurants.
No, we all work at mom and pop places.
Yeah.
Totally, local.
Yep. I said one word: persistence. Nothing in this world can take the place of good old persistence, and that goes back to what I enjoyed about the movie and
Okay, Matt.
the
Okay.
story. I know.
Bootlicker.
Yeah,
I'm with you, man. I'm
you
with
know
you.
me. I love my boots. I also liked when they said, "Ray, we have no interest in." I like this for this literal reason or why they're making fun of it. But when they say, "Ray, we have no interest in a milkshake that contains no milk,"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That-
part of my whole
Fuck that.
like one of
I
my
hate
favorite
fake
moments. It was my second
Sorry.
like was that whole phone call.
yeah,
Yeah.
Where they finally hang back up on Ray.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
something about like frozen French fries too, or something about that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Why don't we add sawdust to the burgers?
yeah.
During when he says that, especially the sawdust line, it was like, this is just Ron Swanson in this movie.
Yeah.
Like at other points, he does a good job of like not exactly being Ron Swanson, but the suggestion, the sarcastic suggestion to add sawdust to the burgers.
Yeah.
Why don't we add sawdust to the burgers? It's just like, that's complete Ron Swanson, and I couldn't not think that.
Yeah, Kelly
Well,
and I
if you
haven't
really
watched
want to know,
Parks
I'm a
and Rec
tad miff.
Yeah. Kelly and I haven't watched Parks and Rec yet, and we were talking about maybe that's the next one we watch.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Speaking of parenting in a nutshell, persistence. Yes.
I feel like
And lots of
I can not understand, but I say yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
Also-
understand.
I have one. Or wait, Kevin, do you have any quotes?
You had one with McDonald's can be the new American church, feeding bodies and feeding souls. It ain't just open on
You're the
Sundays,
devil.
boys.
You are the
I
devil.
like that one too.
Oh, that's the worst.
There's a part during that where it looks
It's
like
the way-
hit my
Nick
arteries
is
when I
like
heard
fighting back tears because it's like hitting him like he's like inspired.
The way he
I want to
delivers
do
it
it for
is
America. Do it for your country.
flags, churches,
I do like
flags,
the quote when he
churches,
talks about
golden arches.
how it's in the name. He's like, you don't even understand. It's the name that works so well.
Yeah.
McDonald's, like, that's it. And then they change it to Big M, and
Yeah.
again, it might not be for that reason, but it did go out of business.
Yeah.
Next category, most
Oh,
rewatchable
wait.
scene.
Sorry, real quick. I have another one, but Kevin also was saying flags, churches, and then golden arches. And then when we were watching the movie, Julie and I said, they have the golden arches, we have the golden arcs from Coming to America.
Oh, no.
McDowell's.
Yeah.
That's all I could think about.
Nice, McDowell.
Yeah, McDowell's. So let me do one more line.
Okay.
This one was really satisfying in the customer service employee part of me, and it was Dick just saying, we underestimated the learning curve. When they're talking about people needing to get out of the car to come order.
No,
That's-
we engineered a perfect solution for you. What?
Nice.
Sorry.
Oh no, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Next category, most rewatchable scene.
Daniel's going to take mine.
Daniel,
No, same scene from Best.
the tennis
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Tennis ball or tennis court.
yeah.
That was mine.
Mine was close to that, but it's right before. It's when they're showing him the process, and he's in there, and he's watching them with all the mixed sauce, the ketchup and mustard and everything. And as the engineer, my engineering brain freaks out in a good way when I hear, oh, there's a process to this. This is efficiency. Look at like what they're doing. This is so innovative, and that got me all riled up in a good way.
Yeah, Matt kind of got rowdy and a little bit randy during that episode or that scene in the movie.
Well, then we ordered Swenson's.
He's like, efficiency.
Yeah. then they went to the tennis court, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't as good. There's not the machinery that they're actually working on there."
I do like the tennis seat's good too, though, because it is
I know.
part of that. Like
It gave you a tickle, but not the full thing.
Yeah, right. I like they're laying out the plan.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a?
Yeah, I was going to follow up on my favorite scene was going on Eric's comment earlier about the learning curve, where Ray Kroc goes up to the window and he just doesn't understand how this is all working. Like he orders the food and then he's like, "Oh, that's my food. It was only 30 seconds. Where do I eat it? Where's the silverware?
Wherever you
What I eat at my house? What?" That whole scene, it's like probably a 30-second thing, but it's just a whole new concept that just nobody even could comprehend at that time because it's never happened before.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty funny to just see him like speechless.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like it's just so second nature now.
Yeah, but hindsight,
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't a thing in
So it's not 30 seconds.
early 50s.
Yeah.
John, did you have any?
It was, and I said it before, actually, the tennis court part, but the whole them going out to dinner pretty much sequence where he runs them through their whole history and all that. And another one that just popped into my head that I thought was hilarious was when he runs onto the golf course and interrupts those guys that are franchisees, and he's like, "You call this a burger?" Just totally barges in on their game as a total dick and walks off, flipping them off.
The way that he
Same to you.
The way that he stomps onto that golf course, like the look in his face and how he does it was so funny.
As he's pulling up his pants because they're falling down.
Yeah.
He is incensed.
Well, shall we cast the off-screen drunk?
Yes.
It's Dave again. He's not here.
I was gonna say, I think it's Dave. He's starting to win it over if he's not here all the time.
Yeah.
He did have to shovel snow.
David.
But drunk people shovel snow in the dark, so.
You would know. He doesn't even have to shovel the snow. He got a snowblower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Did you hear
that's
that
not the
Dave
same.
blows now?
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We didn't even shovel our snow. You just
Big
drive
blower.
over it.
We
I
didn't
mean,
get
What
sick.
kind of animal are you?
It works.
I'm surprised you don't have like some sort of rig that you put on the front of your car that you can just push the snow
That
out.
sounds awesome, actually.
No,
Yeah.
Matt has one of those
Like a
blocking
plow?
studs.
Yeah, but I mean, like it would be a plow, but it would not be like an actual plow. It would be something that Matt put together himself.
Yeah, just put it on that.
But doing the same thing. Yes,
Like
you are correct,
random-
Daniel.
Random things out of the garage.
I like driving in the snow though. It's fun. It's whatever.
Drunk baby.
That's something I would say.
I said Ray Kroc was the off-screen drunk.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
drinking all the time.
Yeah.
I'll
That
say
dude was-
his wife, his first wife, or
Oh yeah.
the Ethel,
That's
Yeah.
who I put.
because she's trying to support him, but he's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, she
Yep.
plays along but hates her life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she even goes out on a limb with him to get franchisees and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next category: casting our friends.
Me do it.
Kevin's on this. I did, actually.
Kevin's
have
excited
anyone.
for this one.
I don't have
I put some
anyone
thought
here.
into this.
Yeah,
I
I didn't cast anybody.
I casted all
Me.
6,
Oh, dang.
including
but-
Dave.
I have
All right,
4.
go ahead, Eric. John,
So
wait, John? All right,
I've
John,
got
go.
4.
All right, John, go, then Eric, then Kevin.
Okay.
So I have Eric as Mac not because bald, but because the good heart. And he's just like the kind-hearted dude. Then I've got Kev as Dick because I think they'd be hilarious as brothers. And Kevin would be like into the process, obsessed with like perfection on like a mundane process.
Yeah, I could see that.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
I could not cast anyone else but Cody as Ray. Let's sell this and capitalize, baby.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then the last one I had is Daniel as BJ Novak, the lawyer, because of his acumen with risk. He'd be like, he's like, come here, buddy. This is how we win the game. Time to play the game. He's like,
He'd be
"Mike,
terrible
he's
at
hanging
acting."
with brothers. Think of the carnage of Cody and Daniel together as a tag team.
And
It would either
and
be
me.
glorious or explode gloriously.
I was-
That
I
would be
faced
one
it
of the two.
down once, my own self, and luckily escaped with my life.
I was
We
gonna
would,
say,
have,
and
we would have a glorious day or just nothing.
It'd be a good time. What else?
Yeah.
What else you guys got?
all right, Eric.
I actually said Kevin is Mac because he's so set in like one way. Like he thinks like, oh, Ray's a good guy. So anything Ray does, he's gonna be like, no, he's just like he's fine. It's fine. He's not actually serious about this. I said Daniel is Dick because he would be more of the one focused on the processes, and those two together bickering and
All the
sibling fighting. I said Matt is Ray because he's so determined. Like once he gets something in his mind, he's like, "I'm fucking doing it. Like you can't stop me. I'm doing it."
Yeah, that's who I would cast as Ray as well.
Yeah, and then I said I'm BJ Novak, his character, because like specifically in this, I'm just trying to help Matt get better, like with his new goal, which is video at this point. And I'm just trying to be like, okay, well, I mean, you have to hook it up like this, do this. Only I feel like I'm not a robot,
You're much
but I
more-
could be.
BJ. Yeah, very. I couldn't agree more. I was like, if anybody, I think it's probably I'm Ray because I can't stop trying to get something to work.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, won't stop.
Thanks, guys.
That's right. Kevin?
Let's hear it, Kevin.
Okay. And all of this is because of 100% of the character. This is just parts of it.
Quit
fan
fucking
voter.
prefacing.
I need to stop prefacing, but
No.
Dick and Mac are Daniel and John, the McDonald's brothers.
Who's
And,
who?
Dick is
John's the
Daniel.
nice one.
Yeah, Dick is Daniel looking at numbers and knows he's good with where they are, and he's happy with it, and just he wants to be comfortable with a comfortable living, and he's content with not going expanding everywhere.
Yeah.
If he's living comfortably and all right, we'll stay there.
Not on the
Yeah.
risk board.
But yeah, John is Mac because he's cool with it, but he's also reaching for the stars while Daniel brings him down to earth.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
How
didn't.
high? That's the
I
question.
It's your
didn't wanna-
dream.
I didn't want to cast myself as it, but I casted myself as Ray Kroc because I'm very annoying when I think there's a good idea, and I'm all about it.
Yep. No one's gonna tell you fucking different either,
So I'm just going for it.
or you're not gonna hear it.
And then I put Matt as Harry, which is BJ Novak's character, because he knows the numbers and what the risk could be, and could make or break an investment. And he'd be like, what could happen with that? And he'd be like, nah, yeah, you should do this. Maybe you shouldn't do that. And that's
Yeah.
where Matt is. And Eric is actually Fred Turner, because you would perfect flipping burgers if that was your first thing, and then
Yeah.
continue to make it better, and then you would get promoted from doing that, and then you would even promote yourself from that job and continue to just rise up the chain, just perfect your perfection,
Yeah.
and then
The Burger King.
No. That's a different
Oops.
movie.
and I put Dave is Raleigh Smith, apparently is the character's name, but the restaurant owner, which is the
Yeah.
franchisee where that is, because he is probably the only one of us that could and would open a good restaurant.
Yeah,
Nice.
I could see that
So
for sure.
Yeah.
There's my sixth.
Nice.
Good
I
job.
felt pretty.
I like it.
about that.
Deep
I like
cast, Kevin.
Nice. I like the John High reference. That's always good.
And it was Daniel bringing him down.
Rocky Valentine. Get back here.
Get back here! Get back here!
It's
You're
not
up there.
necessary. It's not necessarily that Daniel's bringing John down. He's
No,
just
no,
keeping
no.
him grounded.
Yeah, not down as in negative effect,
Yeah.
but just like don't literally go into the sky and
Yeah.
This is
John,
your
you
dream,
are high as
Daniel.
hell.
You've
Get
always
down here.
wanted this.
All right. Well, we got 2 categories left. Both are podium categories. First, we got, is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? So first we have, and really only if you want to say it, but Michael Keaton. And
I
we've
say
talked
no.
about this before. Will you say no?
No.
We've talked about him before in Batman and Beetlejuice. I like him a lot in this, but I also said no, just barely.
Outside looking in.
Yeah, he won an Oscar for Birdman, which I like this better as a movie than Birdman by a lot.
I forget what the fuck happened in Birdman.
Yeah, well, nobody.
That's because the whole gimmick was it's one shot.
Right. That's
Oh,
That's
it
it.
was?
you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No. Well, I mean, technically it wasn't. They
Oh, there was
they
like
fudged
one
it, but
long shot.
it was just one long shot, and that was the whole thing.
Yep.
The
But
cool
it's-
scene in the first season of Daredevil is one long shot.
That's true, but that's an actual practical shot. This is a whole movie that they filmed in sections that they just edited together to look like one long shot. And sorry,
it's like
It's
a
lame.
20.
I'm done.
No,
It sounds
I'm
like
with
you're
you,
not
though.
about that one.
I'm with you though. Like that, it's on his podium because he won an Oscar for it. But man, I like this better than that. And it's funny because Beetlejuice is probably on there, and he's only on screen for what do we say, 15, 14 minutes. And he's
Oh,
in this
yeah.
movie. He carries this movie. Again, this is probably not that great of a movie without him. So it's hard for me not to put him on that. But I think still it has to be outside looking in.
Yeah.
Anybody
and
say
he
yeah?
it's like the same thing in the Batman movies that he's in. Like he doesn't do a lot of acting in those movies.
Right.
Like he does more than Beetlejuice, but it's still like
Agreed. Not like
He-
this.
he is missing huge chunks of both those Batman movies.
Yeah, agreed. And
But
then
he-
there's this where he's
Batman's
in the
his
whole
number
movie.
one role, though. Can anybody argue that Batman isn't his number one role?
No, we can't. But
Yeah.
still,
I wasn't on
that's-
that one, but
that's the hard part about this for him. Like again, he's so good in this. Like he acts in this, but
Yeah, he's great in this movie,
But it's just not
I agree,
there.
It's just not on this podium.
yeah, it's a hard one. It's one of the hardest ones I've had.
I put it.
Well,
number
I
three.
think for me, I would put him there because just it's my own personal podium. It's like,
Sure.
okay, this is one of my top 3 favorite Michael Keaton movies if I had to pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, I think he's kind of been all over the place with what he's been cast in and what like he shines in the movie and his performance.
Yeah.
Both being, I guess coming together.
Yep.
He was great in Spider-Man as a bad guy.
Oh, he's really good. I was gonna. So he was almost not going to be in that because of this movie, but then somehow time opened up and he was able to film it.
Like that car
That's probably because
scene,
Doctor Strange.
that car scene where he and Peter are talking and he realizes that Peter's
Oh.
Spider-Man is
Yeah,
so
great.
tense. Yeah.
I agree. Kevin, did this make the podium for you, for him?
Yeah, I put it at 3 with
Okay.
2 Beetlejuice, 1 Batman. But
So we're
shout
split
out
on
to-
this.
yeah, shout out to One Good Cop and Multiplicity.
Oh, Multiplicity. Yeah, we talked about that on here. What about Jack Frost?
It's holiday.
What
movie.
about Mr.
It's hard to
Mom?
put that on there.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mom for sure. And then the other people we have on here again aren't. I mean, Nick Offerman, who plays Dick, also Ron Swanson,
Yeah, TV
is
guy.
obviously a TV guy.
Yeah.
He's been in very small roles. We Are the Millers. He's a voice in the Lego Movie. He's a deputy chief in 21 Jump Street, but not really any big roles. So I said yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just he's a TV guy. That's
Yeah,
really
he's a
it.
TV
That's
guy.
the reason.
And then-
great actor, just TV guy.
Yeah, and then we have John Carroll Lynch, who plays Mac McDonald. His first movie was A Moving Man and Grumpy Old Men.
Nice.
Well-known fact. He's been in some great movies, like
Oh, his
Marco.
best role, in
Yeah.
my opinion, is in Volcano, where he
yeah,
jumps off the train and saves that one dude by landing in the lava, throwing the dude, and then he just fucking burns up.
Okay,
That's-
that's him.
Yes.
That's crazy. So,
I was trying to dig deep on him, and I did
I
not
saw
see that.
on IMDb
Hell yeah.
that that was him in that in Volcano. I did not realize that's the only scene I remember in the entire movie.
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's definitely one that
That's
sticks with you.
It sure is.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just remember the La Brea elephants getting melted or something. I don't know. It's been so long.
Such a good
remember that.
movie.
He's also
Give me
the barber.
Dante's Peak.
Oh, what?
I said, give me Dante's Peak.
Okay, I says he was
Dante's Peak
also
over
in
Volcano.
Dante's Peak.
Anybody in the chat, who do you like better, Volcano or Dante's Peak?
Dante's Peak for sure. Like that's like there's no question. Dante's Peak.
I like the
You're
hot
just-
tub scene or the hot spring scene.
Of
That's
course.
fucking-
Wow.
Give me Dante's Peak.
Matt, are you sure you weren't watching a different take on that movie?
Give me
might be a-
Dante's Peak.
I might be a Pierce Brosnan guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows
That's
why?
exactly why you say Dante's Peak.
Well,
Oh,
which is the one with
PG-13
Tommy Lee Jones?
That's
Volcano.
Okay,
That's Volcano.
I'm really not too keen on either movie, but I like Tommy Lee Jones.
You're right. They're
Yeah.
not great.
That's just your opinion. That's all of your opinions. It's not truth.
We're talking about two garbage movies, but it's fair.
They are not garbage movies.
That's like your opinion, Eric.
We should
Yeah.
do.
Right
Do
now.
Impact or Armageddon?
What'd you say?
Oh,
Armageddon. That
Armageddon.
one's not.
yeah, Armageddon.
Even
Deep
though you have to
Impact's
listen
pretty
to
good,
a lot of
though.
Aerosmith,
What?
even though you have to listen to a lot of Aerosmith.
Fair,
I think
but
so, yeah.
I would go with it.
I've got one actress in this that we got to let see if John knows.
Okay, who is it?
Laura Dern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Okay.
She's not. I left her off.
Who? Huh?
I left.
Did we have to mention? I should know the actor's name, but the Mac McDonald in Fargo. I thought you
Yes.
were getting to that.
I was.
Might be his gold role, I guess.
I was. Yeah. I was gonna say he's also been in really good movies like Fargo, Zodiac, Gran Torino.
Oh, Zodiac! I
Yeah,
like
he's
that
in-
movie.
Yeah.
All-
He's the suspected killer, right? Oops! Spoiler alert.
Jeez, John.
He
So,
is.
so Julie and Metal John both like Dante's Peak and Volcano, and they're not garbage movies. They're awesome.
I'm sorry. Maybe we should do a disaster month. We did do.
Oh my god.
We should do do
We
both
already
of
did
them.
Armageddon, but we could
What's
definitely
that
do
movie?
some other
Year,
ones.
the last year of
Not
tomorrow,
bad, John.
Day,
Oh, yeah.
after, day
Day
after
after tomorrow.
I figured. I got
Did you
you.
So-
say last year tomorrow?
We should do day after tomorrow.
Hey,
There's a
sometimes you just
Twister.
gotta talk it out, right, Kel?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
What was
Titanic.
January actually January?
Yes, January was January.
Okay.
What? It was a
Maybe
fan favorite
January's,
too.
All because we let Kevin pick and he chose Transformers over Hot Fuzz.
And then we just
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at all
that was that. Yeah,
Yep.
it did
that was
turn
on
out
the
to be one of the
episode.
best months, though. I mean, I did have a lot of fun with the January.
Yeah, getting Tommy on here was amazing.
January.
We've
Let's
All right.
celebrate
topic.
the 1 year anniversary of January.
Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, with disaster
let's-
movies. All right,
You're just jabbering now.
we're having fun. Last category. Ready for it? We asked, does this movie podium in the year 2016? This was not my favorite year for movies. I don't know about you guys, but I was looking through this and I was like, there's some okay movies, but like when it comes to heavy hitters, not exactly.
Oh, I had a lot of fun with this year. My top 3 is like
Fun.
those are really solid movies.
It's fine, but like,
My top 3 is like, I
Yeah,
have
but
to
you
pick
like films. I like
Yeah.
who's the bootlicker then?
movies, explosions and stuff.
Oh, I'm Matt. I like
You're not the
films.
bootlicker. Kevin's the bootlicker.
I have both actually in my top 3. But Eric, go ahead.
No, this does not make my list. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say. Number 3 is Rogue One.
Nice.
Number 2 is Moana, and then number 1 is Deadpool.
Nice.
That's
Is that
it.
John's
Good
list too?
selection.
John's got to have Moana on there. He's seen that
Oh
one.
no! At this point, it's like torture. I've seen.
I know.
Most kids went through Moana
aware.
phase. Oh, I can't
I'm
wait to
glad
see
mine
Moana 2 either.
Oh, we keep getting asked, are we going to go see it?
Are you gonna go see it?
I don't know.
Why don't we just send our kids to the movies without us?
Just like our parents did to us.
And here's a few quarters for Crazy Taxi.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we might have to do a disaster month. That would be pretty fun. John, what was your top 3?
I put this at number 3.
Nice.
But I feel like there were some movies I didn't see that could have knocked this off, like Hidden Figures.
Good Figures is good.
Yeah, my dad saw it, and not an emotional man is he. He was like fighting tears telling me about this movie.
I can't even picture that.
Yeah,
I can't picture it.
I'm like,
My mom's a big fan of the movie.
this movie must be good. Another movie I like that's I'll say this is outside looking in because this is just like my own pet movie, is Hail Caesar, the Coen brothers.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Doing
Nice.
Coen brothers stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's in your wheelhouse.
But on my podium for that year, I had War Dogs
Nice.
and Hell or High Water.
Nice. War
In
Dogs is
addition
awesome.
to maybe The Founder.
What was
Nice.
that? There was the Ouija board movie.
It's called Ouija 2.
John's favorite one.
Oh yeah. I almost mentioned that. Ouija Origin of Evil. The
There it is.
underrated sequel to the first Ouija movie.
Very underrated. Daniel, what was your top 3 for 2016?
No, this does not make my podium. Deadpool, Captain America: Civil War, and Rogue One.
Nice.
All Disney.
Yeah, I mean that's standard me.
Yeah.
I could have called that.
Action movies.
That's a Daniel list.
Rogue One is really good though.
I do like
Yeah.
Rogue One.
I'll fight for Rogue One. The other two are like big popcorn explosion fest, but Rogue
I
One,
like Rogue One a lot too.
yeah,
I remember
I'll make
seeing
you
that one.
is really good. It's the best thing Disney's done as far as the movies go with Star Wars.
Yeah, I agree. Kevin?
Mine's definitely different.
Surprise.
My number 3,
Okay,
Bad
Kevin.
Santa 2, because it's fucking ridiculous.
Bad Santa 2?
They made a second one?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
and it's
They
awesome.
Electric Boogaloo.
I haven't seen it.
Number 2 is Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt.
Man, you are off the rails.
Yeah.
And then The Founder is my number 1. I didn't like many movies in this year.
Wow.
I really didn't like movies in this
You
year.
are really
I
bootleg.
agree. I mean, I don't.
You are a
find movies
McDonald's
that-
fan. McDonald's stan.
I'm a Michael Keaton fan.
Yeah.
And McDonald's. You've talked about the chicken
I'm a chicken
Mac.
Yes, I'm a
You've
chicken
talked
Big
a
Mac.
lot.
Yeah,
You and John.
It's really good.
You guys talk
Get
about
one if you still
McDonald's
can.
a lot.
No, I'm not going to eat at McDonald's again after watching this movie.
I didn't eat there for like 5 years after working there. Like it,
Neither did I.
I'd feel sick.
Oh,
Probably because I was eating pocket nuggets, but like
Pocket
it was pretty
nuggets.
disgusting. Like I was scarred for a while. Now I'll eat a McFlurry or
Pocket
something.
nuggets.
I'll eat a McChicken, maybe. Hot fudge sundae, I'm down for. That's about it. I only eat their burgers.
pocket nuggets.
I haven't had a McDonald's
So
So
fucking
burger.
gross.
I haven't had
Matt,
an actual.
Does this
hamburger.
movie make your podium?
No, it does not. Movies that nobody mentioned outside looking ins. We had Zootopia. We had no. Wait, Daniel, you didn't
Yeah.
mention Captain America: Civil War, did you?
Yeah, that was my.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
number
Okay,
That was number
sorry.
2.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just glossed over it.
Okay. Lion was really good, and Arrival was really good. That didn't make it. My top 3 were Rogue One because I agree that it really was better than it should have been. I didn't expect much out of it, considering it had nothing to do with the main storyline, and then it kind of blew me away.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
it
it was
come out
fun.
after that
Really good.
first?
It did come out
sequel,
after.
and that really kind of underwhelmed me. So that could have
Yeah.
set the bar low.
True. My number 2 is Manchester by the Sea with Casey Affleck. Really
we
exciting, happy
Cinema.
movie. And my number 1, is La La Land.
Now
movie.
who's a bootlicker?
I mean, it's a fun musical, and when you go and see it in theaters, it felt like you were actually watching a spectacle, a movie.
I'm just.
Say, how many awards did that
I'm
win?
just teasing. I hate that or Hollywood likes to write movies about themselves.
So do I. That's the
Yeah.
part I hate about it.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it from a movie standpoint, but I still hate it because of the principle behind it. It's kind of
Right.
like The Founder. I hate
Right.
McDonald's in a way.
You're like
Them damn
"This
pocket
is a
nuggets."
Good movie about something that irritates the piss out of me.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I hate that.
Oh.
And sometimes they succeed.
There was
Trigger
a,
warning for Matt.
I had a notable mention on mine. I completely didn't check, but the Accountant was this year.
Yeah, I was
And that's
surprised
actually a
Daniel
really
didn't
good movie.
mention The Accountant. I did see
Oh,
that.
my dad loves that movie.
Yeah,
My
I
dad
thought you
used to
were.
watch it like after whatever sport ended. They'd play The Accountant on TNT. He's like, "Have you seen that movie about the accountant who kills people?" And I was like, "Yeah,
That's
I've
awesome.
seen that
That
movie."
was awesome.
Yeah,
That was my outside looking in this year.
Nice. All right, well, let's end it. So, thanks everybody who hopped in on live. We really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody joining in the chat. We love participation. Next week we might have some questions for quizzes, and maybe we'll have a winner get something like a koozie. We're coming
Ooh.
up with some ideas here. I was going to ask how many McDonald's are in the United States, or take a
1
guess.
million.
Oh,
Way
God,
less.
Way less.
In
No
the
koozie
United
Oh.
here, but we'll come up with one. It was
I don't think there's a
41,000.
million in the world.
41,800. Dang.
Is 42
I was
the meaning of
closest.
life?
Look in the chat. I was closest.
Oh,
How
dang. 42. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe on
Can we
YouTube.
do debacle December or
Oh, how's
fiasco February for
Oh.
the the disaster month.
All right.
Or a disaster December, like that's good too.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Or
We're
like
already
John
halfway
said, disastuary. Oh yeah, that's right. It is December.
Let's do disastuary.
Okay.
For
Oh
January.
yeah, that's why I
January's our
asked
next
just
month.
January and January because it really
Yeah.
didn't fit that well with whatever
yeah.
month we were trying to shoot.
Also, John's has got to pick the next movie soon.
Yes, it's John's birthday pick. I'm sorry for ruining the end of the show here, but
Actually, John, why don't you pick next week? Because then after that, we'll do Bad Santa. So, John, you get to pick. All right. Thanks, everybody. You can
Thank
follow
you.
us on Instagram. Check out the new short that's getting blowing up. And thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So, yeah.
Daniel, don't.